The carpet along the bottom portion of this engine cover is just another complexity in the carpet project on this 1990 MasterCraft Prostar 190. Let's get started with episode 2 and figure out how to get this thing apart. I'm going to remove this metal strip in here. And the metal strip has a series of rivets all the way around. And I intend to drill those rivets out, pull this strip off. All right, all the rivets are ground out. I'm starting to pull this metal stripping down. The back side of the strip has a little bit of a fuzzy seal material, so I'm trying not to booger that up too badly. So I have to go about it carefully. It is popping off. Some of this stuff is sticking, I see. Oh, now I missed a rivet right here, so I'm going to drill out that last one real quick. Thought I had them all. It's got a little bit of that rivet nail still left in it. This is not an ideal situation here. Got it. Got the rivet off there. Here's our pile of, that's not it, but okay. So we're ready to continue. I call this tool a 5-in-1. I think I'm up to 150-in-1 on this thing. It's good for everything. Look at that. Okay. And this is actually 2 pieces because there's only, it also has this little 5 or 6 inch piece that goes in between here. So it came off nicely. I got a little straightening up to do, a little bit. Not excited about the project, trying to get this off. It's going to come off okay. So I just need to find some new weather strip, and I'll lay this over here. Pile of stuff for now. So the rivets are still sticking out here. You can see them. So I don't know what to expect. We're just going to keep pulling this thing apart, seeing what we can find. Let's pull right here, Doug. Let's start pulling some of this carpet off and see. So just like in the boat, carpet's coming off here really easy. They just use a little bit of contact cement, tack this on, and it seems to hold up good. Hopefully the contact cement I use is going to be just as durable. So once we get this carpet off, I'll end up doing a little cleanup in here. And then hopefully when we get the carpet all the way around, I'll find out where the other side of this rivet is. Or it might just be embedded in the fiberglass, just right in this area. So putting new rivets on might be tricky. In fact, I wonder if one of those will pull out. I don't think so. Probably gonna have to drill them out from the other side. I don't know what we're gonna get. Let's just put the rest of this off of here. And this is what I was anxious to see what was gonna be behind here, where these hinges were broken. Let's see broken. It's just really beat up. So this will be another project within a project here. A break right here too. I need to figure out what's good. So before I go too far here, I need to figure out what we got going on here with this. These staples. What is under here? The carpet is underneath this. I don't know if this is sewn to the carpet. Okay, there's a staple right there. And I think it's underneath this little fold in this thing. Get a couple. All right, we're making some headway here. We've learned a little bit more about what holds this thing all together. This little belt piece of material is actually just stapled on through the layers of vinyl and into the carpet. Let's wrap around here, Doug. The back. We can see where the carpet is behind here. Carpet goes another, gosh, inch behind here. So then the staples go into the carpet and probably into the fiberglass. These are like 1/2 inch long staples. Now I'm sticking my 150-in-1 tool in here very carefully and just popping this material off of here. And the staples are coming with it. Being really careful not to screw up the vinyl on this engine cover because my plan's not to replace that vinyl. Okay, so we're just gonna keep making our way. I'm not gonna bore you watching me pull staples out. Okay, we've got that belt material off of here, and now we've almost made our way completely around on removing all the staples that are up underneath the carpet, up lip here. And this is the last little bit that's holding the vinyl to the engine cover. So popping out a few of these. Get them started. Get the needle nose pliers up in here. Pull them out. I'm gonna try to, I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try to roll this back, turn it inside out. Pull this down, and we can work on getting the carpet off of here. So check back in just a few. We were easily able to pull a little bit of this inside out. There's no glue on here. This little bit of plastic, the upholsterers put this on to make it easier to pull the tight vinyl down over this, so this thing just fits like a tight sweater. And now we're going to be able to pull the carpet off of here. I don't know if there's staples or what. Let me give this a little tug here. There we go. Yeah, it's just glued on there. It's going to come right off. Why don't you take the camera here? Let's pull this off. There's a staple there. Okay, we're using this metal as a kind of just a backing so that we can hammer the rivet through without causing too much flex on there. So it's basically just acting as like a dolly. I'm gonna tap this in here. I've tapped the rivet flush. Now I've got a punch that's the same size as the hole, about 1/8 of an inch. And it came out. So this is what we've done all the way around. And we've got 2, 3 more to go. Actually, not true. We have all along the side yet. So we have quite a few to do yet. We'll do another one here. let's do this one. Ready? Another one of those I think is mushroomed. So I'm gonna drill it. I've got an 1/8 inch drill bit. I'll just drill this out. Don't come all the way out. Oh, I got it. Nice. Okay, let's keep on keeping on here. A little bit of cleanup with some carpet fuzz back here. And so now, next steps will be some fiberglass repair where these broken hinges, or where the hinges broke the fiberglass. So get my fiberglass mesh out, clean this up on both sides. We'll fill the middle, put a layer on the outside. Got a little problem over here too. So that'll clean up pretty easy. It's very much like I did on the mufflers. Pretty simple to work with the fiberglass mesh and the resin. So, fairly challenging little project, but it's going well. Here's the carpet piece I'll use for my template. So once I've got every piece of carpet loose from its board, I'll lay it out on this. There's my roll of carpet. We'll roll that out. We'll lay everything out. We'll make sure all the nap is going this right direction for us. And we'll start cutting all the pieces out. Alright, while you were away, I cut out these areas where the fiberglass was broken, and I have reinforced it with some fiberglass mesh. And what I've done is just put some on the back first, and when that sets up, I will build in this area until it's flush, and then I'll put a strip here, here, and I'll probably do a piece all the way across. I'll grind this down, do a piece all the way across here, which will help reinforce this whole hinge area. And I also have my aluminum support that I made earlier when I was doing the insulation. They will create like a backing across here, so it'll just be a little extra reinforcement. I think this is going to be just fine. It'll probably work by itself, but I'm going to overkill it just a little bit so this doesn't happen again. It's a little cool today, so it's not flashing as fast as it normally would. And you can see there's a little bit of thickness here I need to fill. So this will be probably 3 or so layers of mesh to get flush. This is all dry. I ground this down just a little bit, got some of the chunks off. Trim this off. Okay. See, I got the same thickness here, and this is super strong. This is going to be great. And then here. Well, I found some time to get this fuel tank cleaned up. This thing is slimy and grimy. I had the little bungs there on the top covered with these little plastic caps. I've had them laying around in my shop forever, but you can get them on Amazon or probably at any hardware store. And I just used a clamp those on so I could move the fuel tank around and not slosh the fuel out. I'm using a
a solution of simple green and water, just squirting it on there, scrubbing it with a brush. Did an excellent job of cleaning this thing up. I also found the original tag on here, and I'll show you that in a second. And I was able to glue that back on after I got done cleaning it.
Tank was manufactured 12 of 89. It's a 26-gallon tank.
All right, well that wraps up part 2 of the MasterCraft Prostar 190 carpet installation project. Hey, we're getting really close. I got just a couple more things to do, then we'll start gluing in the carpet. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit like and share it, and ring the bell and do all that YouTube stuff so that you can't miss the next episode.